Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook and share love and light.
Yes, indeed. There is a light right here on WWNN, 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we're connecting to all of you all across the nation. And we're going to talk to the soul. You know, the soul knows the journey, where you've been, who you are, why you've come to be, and what are your answers. So tonight, yes, indeed, let's tap in, tune in, and connect to all of you at 888-565-1470. All across the nation, we've been here for, well, 10 years now. Getting ready to start our 11th year. This is our first month into our 11th year of all of us of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah connecting. And the one thing that I have learned connecting with all of you is that the soul most certainly is talking, and we aren't always listening. So what really goes on with that soul? How can we connect to the soul and really know who we are and what we've come to do? Do you ask yourself that question? Do you wonder, what is your mission? Do you ask the question, who have I come to be? What's my purpose? What's the mission? How can I be a shining light? And are you ever at moments in your life that you feel as if you're at a crossroad and you need to know more, but you don't know where to go? So you ask your friends, your family. You ask people, where am I to be? What do you think? What's your opinion? But the soul is always there, just beckoning, saying, "Psst, listen to me. I've got the answer. I know everywhere you're to go. I know the journey, who you are, who you've come to be. I'm holding within you your powers of greatness. But when you're ready, you'll know." You see, I, the soul, the whole of you, the essence of you, I already know everything because you've already agreed to everything. You have lost yourself in the outside world. You've become distracted by the things that worry you, concern you. You've become absorbed in other people's thoughts and opinions of you, when all the while this soul inside of you, your soul, it knows it all. So why are you seeking outside of you? Why do you look to another for an answer? The soul knows the journey, knows the power, the greatness of who you are. Why do you worry? The soul is always connected to the essence, the light of God. So why do you worry? The soul has the information and the connections with everyone all across the world that you're to meet or know. The soul knows the reason why you are where you are. And the soul knows exactly how to direct you to go in a different direction if you so desire. But I know you're not used to going inside. You're used to that mind chatter, that little bit of information that just keeps you going because you think you have an answer. But do you really have the whole of the answer, the total of the answer, the complete connection to your happiness? You see, happiness is an inside job. It stems from the joy that's within the soul. Any other happiness is temporary. It's a result of an activity or something that you've created that is in the physical. But when you are in tune, aligned with the soul knows who you are. The soul knows the route to the happiness. The soul knows how to direct you from where you are to the key to your happiness. But I know, you're going to just keep moving forward and doing what you do because that's all you know to do. And you're so distracted. How are you ever going to tap in and tune into the soul? But the soul beckons you every chance it gets. It says, come over here. Listen to me. It's that little voice that tells you, don't take that road. You're going to hit traffic, get aggravated, be late for work. But you don't listen. You just say, no, I've got to go the way I go. It's the fastest route. Only to find out that you sit in an hour of traffic, and yes, indeed, you're late for work. You see, the soul knows all the ways to navigate life's twists and turns, the little bits and bumps that occur. So how can you redirect yourself? How can you tap in and tune in to the soul? How can you find that inner peace, that happiness, that moment of who you are? You see, the soul knows. The soul knows exactly where to take you. But first you must be still. In the stillness, the voice of God is heard. In the stillness, your soul whispers. And it says, it's all right. We know the way. Be still, little one, for today is a great day. Open your heart and let the light shine. Open your heart and just be love. And know that the source that you need, that comes from above, is already within. So it doesn't hurt to love. It hurts to remove oneself from what doesn't work anymore. But what doesn't work anymore will show you a different way when you step out of the way of where you've been. You see, the path that you're on may bring you certain things. But does happiness and joy come from within at this moment? If the answer is no, then the soul knows a different way. But yes, little one, you must still yourself and surrender and make it a great day. The answers are clear. Don't look very far. Don't poll your friends, your family, or scream in aggravation in the car. It's a great time in your world for you to know who you are. So smile and trust that in the stillness you will know. And in the stillness, when the mind begins to chatter and say, this is such silliness, this can't really work. How do I get from there to here and here to there? And you begin to figure it all out. Just let the soul whisper, it's okay, mind. It's okay. Your intelligence is great, but at this moment it's programmed. So quiet your mind, still this chatter, and let your soul tell you everything that matters. For today's the day that you can seize your greatness. You can tap in and tune in to who you've come to be. But don't just trust you. Don't just trust everyone around you for what they think is best for you. Go inside to the soul that has been designed only for you. For you have a journey that only you can take. It's not the same as another. So many mistakes could be made if you don't listen to your soul. It'll take you down a path that is filled with the opportunities to grow. It'll take you down the path so that you will know who you are. But I know, little one, you've grown up now, and your mind and your life has been programmed and conditioned to think you know just how to live. But it's okay. One day you'll find your way. But if you're at this point, this crossroad in time, that makes you think, I can't keep going the way I am, then sit, be still, and trust that the divine will inside of you will show you the way. That the soul in you will always whisper the greatness that is you today. You see, you've got it all inside. It's just a gift that hasn't been away and hasn't taken time to hide. You've just been ignoring who you really are. So smile and say, today's a great day. I've had it all the while. And open up your heart with the greatest of smiles, as if it's a Christmas or a holiday morning, and celebrate you and all that you are. Celebrate where you've been, the path and the choices you've chosen, and know that you have it all inside of you. And today is the day that you live and love all the while. So today, open up and know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. But don't just trust the mind chatter, the intellectual know-how. Go to the soul, the divine will, the divine wisdom, and let it nudge you along the way. Let it tell you how to make it a great day. Trust within you that it's all fine. And just let the stars begin to align. You see, you've found it all just here and now. The secret is inside, and your soul knows the journey. The journey from within will take you wherever you desire to go. And how high you go, truly the soul does know. So don't wait. Don't lose yourself in your sorrow and your pain, your worry, your lack. Give it up for today and go to the soul and say, hey soul, what have you got to say? Because today's the day that you seize the greatness from within and you open up the world to know who you are and let them in. Don't be afraid of fellow mankind. Don't push them away and step out of the line. Step forward and say, I'm here, I'm in. Today's my day. Pick me, universe, 'cause it's my time to shine. I deserve to win. I know who I am. I deserve all the abundance in the universe because it's programmed from within. I've listened to a story that wasn't my own, and now I know it's time to find my way home to the soul, where only I reside, the I am that I am, the me inside, my unique personality that's destined for greatness, that isn't compared to another, because today is the day that I get to shine. My soul has told me where I belong, and now it's time for me to listen to my soul's song. I don't need to lose myself in yesterday's worries or today's problems. I need only stop and be still and know that in my soul resides divine will. Yes, indeed, everyone. Your soul knows exactly where you want to be. Your soul holds the key to the destiny. So don't sit in despair. Don't lose yourself in what isn't the way you desire. Open up, start a whole new fire of joy and love and light, and seize this day because it's meant to be a great day. And your soul knows the mission, the people, the places, the reasons, the seasons. The soul holds it all inside. And there's nothing that you have to hide. There's no secret. There's no fear. Just trust that all your angels and your guides are near. And know that all around you, your loved ones cheer you on, because your soul knows why you're here, why they're there, and where you're to go. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to hear you. We're going to listen. We're going to tap in. I'm going to see, what has the soul got to say? You see, it's going to whisper to us. We're going to sit and be still. And we're going to feel that divine will. And I just know we're going to have a message all across the nation for all of you and everyone on Facebook. We're going to answer your questions. 888 565, yes indeed, 1470. 888-565-1470. Write it down. We're going to the phone lines. We're going to Facebook. We're answering questions all across the nation. And we're listening. Are you listening? Tune in. Be still. I think your soul's got a story. And we're going to find out what it is. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Everyone knows everyone, yes indeed, and we are spiritually speaking with all of you. And the soul knows the journey, and we open talking from the soul. what the soul knows. And you know some of the answers too. I love when people ask me questions and you say, Sarah, what am I going to do? And inside my soul says her soul knows what to do. She or he just don't want to do what they know they need to do. So sometimes we just don't want to. You know the truth hurts, right? Well, here we're going to listen to the soul and we're going to see what the soul wants to prompt you to do. How the soul wants to lead you down the path of life so that you can open up and explore new things. And just trust that the soul knows the journey and that everything is happening for a reason and everything's in divine plan. Even some of the things that we think are, well, a misstep. Have you had a misstep in life? Did you sit there and go, oh, not one of my better ideas? Well, you know, the soul knows those answers too. And we're going to explore that. And we're going to say hi to everyone on Facebook. Thank you, everyone, for joining us here on Facebook. And please, if you feel so inclined, share the page with everyone. Thank you so much. We had such a great turnout last week for our Facebook listener party here. And the week before, we had a wonderful turnout at the Expedito Enlightenment Center. We were celebrating 10 years. Woohoo! And now that party's over. We're off to start a whole new party. And rumor has it we're taking the show on the road. Can't wait to connect with everyone and do so many good things and see what happens next. Because, you know, it's 10 years. It's time to make a different idea pop on up. So we're looking forward to sharing some of these new things we're going to be doing with all of you. 888-565-1470. And I'm going to go to the phone lines, and then we're going to go to Facebook. Line up those questions for us on Facebook. Let's see. I've got to go to Miss Elizabeth, and Miss Elizabeth is in New Jersey. So we've got a Jersey girl, and her name's Elizabeth. So, Elizabeth, let's see what your question is for us. Let's see. And we're waiting for the question from Elizabeth. Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, poor Dan. We got poor Dan distracted over there behind the board. He's sitting there in the corner going, what's my soul supposed to be doing? I don't know. Am I supposed to be in WNN radio station? What's going on? Right, Dan? Is that what you're doing in there? He's like, yeah, sure, Sarah. Elizabeth, how can I help you tonight?
I don't know. Maybe I need to know. I've been asking you for so long. I guess my soul is ready to love.
What about love? Yes, indeed. Let's see. You know, my soul wrote a song once. The soul knows the journey, who we are and what we've come for. What are your questions? You know, the soul knows everyone that you're supposed to meet. Every person in the world, your soul knows. We all chose to come into the world at this time. But in the analytical mind, the physical being, the human self, you're holding on to some past stories of relationships. Yes, this is true, yes?
Oh, I let that go. Long time ago.
Okay. But we weren't ready for love, right? And now we have to get ready for love. You haven't been ready for love.
No, I haven't been ready, but I let that go a long time ago, and now I feel ready.
Right, but it took time. But if we had been listening to the soul would have been like, bring the next one in, we're ready. But the human self is going, oh, God, I ain't going through that again. I'm not going to, well, Jiminy Crickets, right? And so now it's time. And when I look into the energy of where you are now at this moment, we're on this really, really deep soul dive. And this is the year that you connect and express to everything that you've come to be, who you are, the purpose, the meaning, the reason for life, the mission that is yours. And I don't just mean spiritually. I mean for everything. The relationships you want, the friends we want to have in our close circle, those we want to leave on a street corner somewhere, the family members that we want to help and be a part of and share good times with. And then we've got those that we want to say, you can go on the corner with some other people. You see, it's that time. And you've come to a realization, what about me? What about my happily ever after? Right? So now it's time for you. It's time for you to seize that moment. So in this moment of now, to visualize in the stillness of your heart what love looks like for you and what that person is and who they are and what they've come to be. That is what we want to focus our attention on. And it's not to focus saying, well, gee, I want someone to come and they're not here. Because I can tell you that they're already here. Now, no. That doesn't mean you met them yet. They're already here because they are in your energetic blueprint. So it's up for you to clear your energy and just focus on the connection and not noticing that, well, where is he, Sarah? He's not here yet. Focus on, I'm ready. Not I'm getting ready, I'm ready. And the readiness will attract something greater for you.
Okay.
Trust that. Trust that process. And when I spin you out after the month of October, November, I really want to land more in November. But Spirit was like, she's getting impatient now that she decided she's ready. She wants it all. And it's time.
Spirit is right.
I know.
Spirit is actually 100% right.
I know. They're like, oh, we say November. Say October, November, honey, because she ain't going to want to hear November. But that's when the window opens for you. And when I open that window, I see before you the energy of love. And I see that you're ready to go out and you're ready to meet people and you're ready to participate in things and, just kind of dance and have fun.
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
What's
I'm
that
ready.
song? I hope you never lose your sense of wonder, right?
Yep.
Just dance. It's your time,
Okay.
all right? It's coming, Elizabeth.
Okay.
Hold the vision, and I can't wait to hear the good news. All right, honey.
Okay.
God bless you.
Thank you.
You're
God
welcome.
bless you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. From New Jersey, I've got to go to Aventura, Florida. I got Freddie on the line. Freddie, how are you?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Freddie, and congratulations on continuing to heal. Spirit tells me that you're healing rather well from your
Yes.
health mishap a few years ago. This is true, yes?
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, Freddie. What I see for you is things evening out. I see finances increasing. And you have a love question, yes?
Yes.
Yes, I know. They tell me. Because your soul is talking to my soul, and your soul's saying, oh, Sarah, the stories this man can tell. But that's okay. Because you're looking for this partnership, this connection, to be something that you really want it to be in completion. Yes, this balance, this connectivity, this we're all in it for all the right reasons. Yes, instead of looking for love in all the wrong places, right?
Yes.
Yes. So
But the
what?
thing is, it's
What
like
is
two
the
different
question?
people.
I know. That's why we can't be looking for love in too many places. So what's the question?
Well, I'm like, I have this person from the past, and then I have this current person now, and I'm just wondering, like,
Okay.
is either one of them meant for me?
What's the birthday of the person from the past?
January 22nd of 1984.
Okay. And the one from the now?
Is February 3rd of like 97. He's younger than me.
Okay. Honey, that doesn't matter. Souls are eternal. Don't matter how old they are, don't matter how young they are. Connections, connections, connections. And Spirit says, we don't want the past because we've been there, done that, and know what the past brings. Complications.
Right.
And this new one, this is not the one either. So keep looking.
Okay. Okay.
And you knew that answer. They tell me you kind of knew that answer, but you just wanted to check. Let's see what Sarah has to say, because I'm not really sure I'm feeling either one of them. So
Yeah.
don't feel them. Pick someone else.
And do we know when these finances may even out and increase? Like, I am rapidly looking for work and, an increase in finances. I'm like all over the place. I'm like, do we?
Okay, so let's focus. Let's focus on what it is we want to create. We want to create stability. We want to create abundance. We know that abundance is our birthright. So we are looking for work that is going to be complementary to the lifestyle we wish to lead and is going to provide us with ample abundance. And we're not going to focus on we're all over the place, we're spread too thin, and we don't know what's going to happen. We're going to focus on money's coming. Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. And when I put you in this energy, I feel towards the end of the summer, September seems to be where the marker in time stops for us, Freddie. That's when I see money coming, all right?
It's funny that you say September.
Why?
I went out for a job, and they said they were looking to fill the position by September.
Oh, well, that's so funny, isn't it?
Oh, my God, yes.
Yeah, nothing's too funny around here, right?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome, Freddie. Hold the vision. Don't fret. Don't be fretting, Freddie.
No, I'm ready, Freddie. I'm ready whenever, yes.
All right. So you be ready, Freddie. Be ready to be called to action and make your money, all right, my dear? Thank you so much.
You.
Love comes for you. God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. That's the number. The phone lines are going to open up any minute, but I've got to go to Facebook. We've got some people on Facebook. We've got some people leaving messages. We've got some conversations going on, and I got to see what attitude, souls we've got going on here. Jacqueline Collins says, feeling a bit foggy and out of alignment. I just love my peeps. We're really learning how to have this spiritual convo after all. Any messages from Spirit or my mom? You know, Jacqueline, sometimes in life we just get bored, stuck, stagnant. It's the same thing, day after day after day. And yet you're feeling as if your hands are tied. You can't quite make a change, Jacqueline. Well, in this moment, envision a new opportunity, something different, something that will open things up. My spirit guide tells me that if you were to go away for just 2 days, doesn't have to be far, doesn't have to be expensive, really just you, and just sat and took care of you, everything would line up so much better. And you'd come back refreshed. It's time for some self-care. You've been caring for so many. Release and trust that everything will fall into place. Give yourself something new to get excited about and focus on that. Because when I spin you out throughout this year, things do come together. And when you're feeling particularly soggy and out of sorts, and not really knowing where you're going, read the 23rd Psalm. It always opens up the energy. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. Going right back to Facebook, let's see who else we have here live on Facebook. Marlena Crow. Marlena Crow says, yes, she was talking about her son who was falsely accused of something, and her family is devastated. It's all over the news and social media. And you know, Marlena Crow, I know that your son is going to receive justice. There's some things that have to be ironed out. And until all of that comes to light, you can pray for justice, ask Archangel Michael and divine justice of the universe to work on your behalf and your son's behalf. Trust the process, my dear. We're going to hold the space so that whatever this misunderstanding and this confusion is, that we can get it ironed out for your son as quickly as possible. Thank you for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to Facebook, take another Facebook question. Let's see, Raina Light. Hi, Sarah, would love a message. Raina Light, let me tell you, what I see here for you is that this is the time that you close out the things that don't serve you. This is the time in your life that at this moment of now, anything that's feeling problematic, troublesome, causing you angst and disappointment, all of these things, these are the things that are slowing you down, and we want to let them go. So let them go, let them go. Just take control right now. Understand what it is you want. I just made up the song, right? And decide what it is you want moving forward, because it's the focus of your attention that's going to shift you out of feeling a little stuck and a little stagnant. Great spiritual energy around you, support of the angels and the guides. Write a list of what you want to manifest during these next few weeks, and on the full moon, really sit and focus on your intentions and release that which no longer serves you. Thank you, Raina Light, for your Facebook question. One more from Facebook. Want to make sure we cover a lot of Facebook questions here tonight. So let's see who we've got. I want to thank Raina for that great question. Thank you so much. Lily Gonzalez. Lily. So wonderful to hear that this energy is around you. You have the strength of your spirit guides giving you messages, and the gift of your dreams has been very proficient around you. And you're here to be of service. With an open heart, a healer, a wisdom keeper, you step before others to be of assistance. So get yourself ready, Lily. I do hope that you take our upcoming program, tapping into that energy and learning how to have a strong communication with spirit and how to direct it to help others with their messages. Thank you, Lily Gonzalez, for your Facebook question. Now we've got to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Angie in Toms River. Let's go to Angie. Let's see what's going on in Toms River, New Jersey. Let's see. Hi, Angie.
How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Angie, and how can I assist you tonight?
Okay, I'd like to see, what do you see in my future for me?
What do I see? What do I see? What do I see? I tell you what I see. I tell you what I see. Let's see what we got going on here. So, Angie, very interesting. You've asked a lot of questions of yourself. And you've asked the question of your mission, your purpose, and why life is the way it is. It's not quite where you thought it would be at this juncture. That's correct, right?
Right.
And not that we're dissatisfied or disappointed, but you're not quite feeling some of this experience. Is that true? Yes?
That's true.
And when I move you forward, I see that there's a sense of accomplishment because they make me feel as if, Angie, there's a greater purpose that you've yet to discover. I feel as if there's something you want to do to help other people. Does that make sense? Not what I do per se. I'm not meaning that. But there's something you want to do to kind of bring people closer together and help people feel good. Does that make any sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And when I move you forward, I feel as if there's strong support from the other side, as if you come from people who really cared about other people. That good sense of community and family. This is also true, yes?
Yes, that's all I do is care about other people.
And you learned well from some in the family. Now, there were those who were a little problematic. I think they're kind of up there on the other side going, yeah, it caused a couple of problems. But all in all, the heart is good. But now we want to make sure that the body can be healed, yes?
Right.
And you know what else I see? I see this opportunity for you to have some different revenue coming in. Is there a part-time opportunity you've been considering, Angie?
I don't know. I have a little health problems right now. So.
I know, but you can do something. There's something you can do.
I can.
Something's coming. If you haven't considered it yet, it's coming. Please be open to that because it's going to come for you. All right?
Okay, that sounds good to me.
All
now,
right.
one more question.
Yes.
What do you see in my love life?
What about love?
Like Tina Turner says, what's love got to do with it, right?
What's love got to do with it? You know, my dear, it seems kind of bleh. How's that for a spiritual term? Bleh.
Sound good?
That sounds like where we're at, right?
Okay.
Right? Love seems a little disconnected to me, correct?
Yes, true.
All right. So we're at the fork in the road. You know, you've picked up a couple of stray puppies in your time. This is true?
Yeah, you can say that.
So, Angie, I keep hearing the song Angie in my head. Angie, Angie.
Rolling Stones.
It's coming. It's just not time yet.
Oh, okay.
You're still healing some of the wounds that you have. Emotional wounds.
Right.
So let's work through that. Let's tap into the energy of the greatness that is you. Self-care, self-love. Let's spin you out to next year of 2020. And then I think we're ready for love.
Okay, sounds good to me.
All right, Angie. Thank you so much for following the
Thank
show.
you.
And
You
thank
have
you
a
for
good
being
day.
on Facebook. God bless you. Bye.
Bless you.
Yes. 888-565-1470. We're going to open up some more phone lines. Love to hear from you right here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines and go back to Facebook. In the meantime, I'll probably have a conversation or two on Facebook while we're on break. So stay with us. Don't go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song?
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and Sarah Spiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
Listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
On WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are talking to all of you all across the nation and answering your questions. 888-565-1470. We were just chatting up with people on Facebook and answering some questions, and now I need to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to PJ, and PJ is in Fort Lauderdale. PJ, how are you?
Great, Sarah. I am actually driving in your direction, actually.
Oh, you are? Great. Well, come on in.
To the vegan cooking class.
Oh, how wonderful. That's exciting.
It is. Great chef. So
are you going to the one in West Palm?
Yeah, the one. Yeah. Yep.
We should give him a free plug. You remember his company name?
Vegan Wagon.
Vegan Wagon. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I sat with him not too long ago, so it's a small world.
Very interesting. His cooking is phenomenal. So when he had the cooking class, I jumped right on it.
Wonderful. It's going to be good for you. I know it is.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm actually I'm in the works trying to get in touch with the governor, trying to get a private meeting with him, or 15-minute window or some sort with the governor of New York,
Yes.
as my brother's going to the parole board in September.
Yes.
So they keep hitting him with this will not remain liberty BS thing. So I had put together a whole bunch of letters of people that actually know him and what they say about him to debunk that.
Right.
The whole thing is I'm going to New York in July, and I'm just trying to get in with the governor. And I'm just wondering if you see me breaking through to get in there or not, and if that would have any bearing on that September parole board.
Can you just explain to
I'm
me?
going to put it, and I'm putting it in a packet anyway.
Right.
When he goes to the parole board, all of these letters that I'm sending to the governor goes automatically into his parole packet, so the parole board sees that before they go in. And the guy who actually did kill her got out, and he's back in jail again, by the way.
Right. Yeah, we had talked about that. Mm-hmm.
No, it happened again. He got out from the drug rehab. He's back in for multiple burglaries and assaulting a police officer. But it goes with his character, so.
Right. Well, what we want to look at is that you're going to move everything you can to get in front of the governor.
I'm trying to go in front of the governor to see him because this has been this fifth parole board, which is crazy for all the things he's achieved and done and who he is, and they keep denying him.
Right.
So I was hoping that maybe seeing the governor eye to eye, if that would influence, him listening to me, because he gives me back all the automatic responses. There's no authenticity to it.
Right.
So I was trying to bring it like a face-to-face with him. So I had emailed him, I called the office, and wrote a letter.
Right.
So I'm trying to see if that's going to happen or not.
Well, we're going to hold the vision, all right? At this minute,
I do.
At
Yeah.
this minute, I don't see the direct connect. And I always tell it
Yeah.
straight, right?
Yeah.
So I don't see the direct connect. However, we're going to hold the vision.
Energy.
Mercury, you got to shift the energy. Mercury's retrograde anyhow in July, so we're going to really work with the energy. And this is interesting though, because you have to look at your brother's chart and see where his energy was about 20, 30 years ago. Because when I look at the energy and the shifts that have happened and the way the planets are, there's a lot of old stuff coming back up, which in your brother's case would be great because it gives us a chance to release it, like the karmic cycles are finishing for a lot of people. So take a look, get his birth time, have someone do his chart. I know someone very good for you if you want. Let's see, because there's something karmic going on here. We know there's a lot of political things going on, but there's something karmic going on.
Okay.
And so for us to have a further understanding of what the karmic ramifications are, maybe there's something that your brother within himself, not just externally is what he's doing, but within himself has to do to help himself. Then we have time to coach him and assist him in what to do to free himself within so that he has the right result externally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm with you on it, the vibration of that.
Okay. And that will make a tremendous difference. All
Okay.
right? So we're going to just seize the year that this is a year.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling it. I mean, I'm actually going to the board feeling the best I've ever felt.
Right. And some of these letters are from people who have met him since then, yes, and have seen the type of person
that know who he is.
Right.
Yeah, that actually know him.
Right.
So it actually debunks what they say, because what they're trying to say he is nothing compared to what people that know him. Correctional officers love my brother.
Right.
I mean, that says a lot.
Right.
He's a great guy.
Right, and he's helped a lot of people from behind.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he tells me not to feel bad because he has done a lot of great things. I mean, like I've told you before, he created a program that helps mentally ill people that goes into 17 states, and I'll show you today that they use the protocol that he created to help them. So, yeah, he's done great things.
Yeah. So there's, even though we don't understand the physicality of why things played out, there's a higher purpose behind this. So as long as we trust that, the universe won't let him down. All right?
Okay.
Have fun cooking.
Well, thank you
All
very
right,
much.
and tell
Thank you. All right.
tell Chef I said hello. Okay, tell him Sarah
I'll
Spiritual
do
says
that.
hello.
Alex, I'll tell him.
Yeah, tell Alex
Absolutely.
and tell him that we gave him a free vegan wagon plug.
Post.
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, honey.
fabulous stuff. Absolutely. Thank you, Sarah,
You're
so
welcome.
much. I'll see you
Bye.
soon.
Yes,
All right,
God bless you. Bye.
You too.
888-565-1470. Well, we're going to get back to Facebook in just a minute and answer some more questions, and we're going to go back to the phone lines. And I have a very special call in with my dear friend, Robert Mack. He's going to be calling in. He's got some things to talk about. His book, his upcoming event that he's going to be doing with me at the Reignite Your Light, right in Fort Lauderdale, right at the beach. You don't want to miss that. And we're going to have quite the time. So I do hope that you join us this coming up June 23rd and the 24th, and we look forward, the 22nd through the 23rd, and we look forward to seeing you there. And we're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines, and we're going to have a chat with Rob. I can't wait to hear what he's been up to. He's got such a fabulous show. We're going to let him tell you all about it. Stay with us, everyone. Oh, don't you go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
You've heard the saying, there is no such thing as a free lunch. Well, at Save-A-Lot, that is certainly not the case. Right now, enter to win a $50 gift certificate to Tavolino's Italian Restaurant. When you walk in Save-A-Lot, look to your right and you'll see the entry bowl. The drawing is Friday, and the $50 gift certificate is good for lunch or dinner at Tavolino's. Save-A-Lot is located just south of Sample Road on the west side of 441 in the Penn Dutch Plaza. Stop in and enter to win a $50 gift certificate to Tavolino's Italian Restaurant. AM 1470 with more of what you need to know. Don't miss Travelers 411 with Stephanie Abrams each Sunday night from 5 to 7 p.m. on AM 1470 WNN.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics, talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share the love and light.
Indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation. And we welcome your phone calls at 888-565-1470. And we're connecting to everyone all across the nation on Facebook, all across the world. And we've got quite the conversation going on the Facebook page. So visit us at Sarah Spiritual on Facebook. Watch us on sarahspiritual.com. Pop on over to YouTube, Periscope. You know what to do, because we want to know that you are part of our Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe, because let me tell you, we got the vibe. And tonight, we're having that soul conversation. What's your soul whispering to you that you're not listening to? Have you missed your happiness pill because you're busy worrying about things that are going on? Well, we need to drop down inside and have a conversation with our soul. Soul's got that key to happiness. Just got to find it. And how can we do that? Well, I happen to have made a little contact this morning, had a little chit-chat with a dear friend of mine. We're going to be doing an event, the Reignite Your Light. You might have heard us talking about it here. So I have a very special guest joining us for just a few minutes. I said, Rob, you've got to come on. Let's give everyone a little bit of that happiness pill and show them how to find their way. Rob Mack is an Ivy League educated celebrity happiness coach and the positive psychology expert and a TV host. Now, let me tell you, Robert's work has been endorsed by Oprah and many others. But what I love about this is that Robert spent quite a bit of time. Mr. Rob Mack, he was sitting there going, there's got to be a key to happiness. So he sat and he did his research, he did his due diligence, and he wrote the book. His first book, Happiness from the Inside Out, The Art of Science of Fulfillment. It's celebrity endorsed, it's critically acclaimed, and it's been translated in so many languages. And without further ado, I've got to bring Rob on with us because I think we need a little happiness. We got to put a little love in your heart. And we got to get Rob Mack on. Rob, how are you tonight?
I am fantastic. How are you doing today?
Good morning. Good morning. Right, we were having our morning conversation early today, and before you were getting ready for your show, I was getting ready for my day, and I was like, Rob, what are you doing later? Let's give these peeps some happiness, right? We were like, let's go.
Absolutely. Yeah, everybody needs some happiness in their life, in their day, no matter what you've got going on. In fact, the more you've got going on, the more happiness you need.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So, Rob, tell everyone about your show, because I know you were getting up. You're in L.A., right, or California, right?
Yes, that's right. So we shoot the first live streaming morning talk show that's based on positivity and inspiration every morning, 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time. It airs live over all social media platforms, including Apple TV and Roku TV. It's called Good Morning La La Land. 3 hosts, and we interview folks from all walks of life, including actors and actresses and athletes and helpers and helping professionals. And, we just like to have a conscious conversation. And I got to say, Sarah, you inspire me every single day, whether it's through posts, whether it's through your show. I always feel so uplifted and enlightened and inspired by everything you do. And so I think you and I might be cut from the same cloth.
Yes, I think so. That's why we're up early, getting ready for our day, having our cup of happiness.
Totally.
And so tell us about the book, because I want everyone to really understand how they can find some guidance in finding that happiness within, because in today's world, Rob, right, so much can go on. I mean, we can have so many different things happen in the day that kind of derail us from that place of joy and contentment and feeling centered. So what can they do?
Absolutely. So quick thought there. We have more unhappiness now than we did in 1950. And so if you're unhappy, you're definitely not alone out there. That's why I wrote that book, Happiness from the Inside Out. One of the greatest things you can simply do is identify those activities, conversations, people that you most easily and effortlessly feel uplifted by or through, and then begin leaning into and participating in more of those conversations, more of those activities, and spending more time with those people. And so that's one of the places you start. And the second thing you can begin doing is just telling a better feeling story to yourself and everybody else based in truth. You don't want it to be fake. It doesn't need to be a snow job. But just do everything humanly possible to focus on the parts of your life, the parts of yourself, the parts of other people that make you feel good when you focus on them. And if you do that, I promise it'll get easier over time because your brain will rewire itself. But more than that, you'll also find that the life conditions and circumstances and even the relationships in your life begin to improve. And that's the beauty of this Ivy League science of positive psychology, that when you find a way to get happier without all the stuff and people and things you think you want, suddenly you're happy, and that's the point of it all anyway. But then secondly, you attract all of those happy conditions, circumstances, and relationships that you've been after, since the first day, since day one. So, happiness really does lead to increasing success in addition to it being the greatest success.
It does. And it's a feeling that once you get that feeling, it just holds you. It just holds you and captivates you. And so why would anyone ever not want to feel that way? But life is a product of conditioning. And when we become conditioned, we do have to do that rewiring. And what's something that someone could do every day, Rob, just for a moment to reconnect and rewire that?
Oh, I love that question, and you asked the best question, Sarah. The first thing you can do, the most important thing you can do, the most transformative practice I've ever discovered in my life is what I call micro-meditation. It's basically one moment, one breath that you take as often as you remember throughout the day, no matter what else you're doing, and you take that breath as though it's the last breath you'll ever take on earth. So you just take it for joy's sake alone, just to enjoy it, and you let all your other thoughts go. You forget the world, forget everybody and everything in it, and just enjoy a single breath. And it may seem like a very small thing, but that small thing is a significant thing because when you practice, you're rewiring the brain, And as you rewire the brain, that experience of peace and calm and happiness and self-love quickly becomes your modus operandi. I mean, it becomes the default way in which you approach every situation, the way in which you interact with all people, and it just begins to become contagious. Other people feel it, and they notice something different about you. And so just take as many conscious breaths with nothing on your mind, simply for joy's sake alone. And I promise that if you keep it up for as little as 66 days, you'll find that your whole life begins to change as a result of that. And it seems like a big promise, but I promise you it worked for me. I was suicidal for a long time, over a decade or so ago, and I began with a process like that.
You know, a lot of people are feeling great anxiety. So thank you for sharing that, because sometimes people listen to us when we talk about spiritual things or something holistic as having an answer, having a tool to help you, put you in a better space. And they go, oh, that's just hogwash. But it really isn't, because we are wired to be joyful, to be celebratory. We are wired to be in a state of awe and amazement of the beauty that surrounds us, and to be in that energy of love. And whatever the happening in life that has created such angst or anxiety seems to have people think that that's how life is supposed to be.
Such a beautifully expressed and so eloquent. And you're right. It's interesting you say that. So, occasionally I get called in to do other talk shows, and I once did a chemistry test. That's where you sit with other potential hosts and you have a conversation. They want to see if you have chemistry together. And I remember they said, why are you happy, Rob? And I thought, what an interesting and odd question, because we don't ask people, why are you healthy? It's just what you expect. You expect to be healthy. And if you're not healthy, you know that something maybe has gone a little wrong or a little off. And but with happiness, we don't think of it as being healthy. We think of, because it's such a rare phenomenon, honestly, to find someone who's consistently happy, that we're often surprised when we see them happy day in and day out. And so, what you're saying there is just absolutely critical. And lots of times, and I get it, there was a time period of my life where I thought the happiness thing was out of reach and it was just a pipe dream, and I couldn't even talk about spirituality because to me that just sounded like so woo-woo and abstract and esoteric. And then one day I discovered that spirituality was just a big word for enjoying myself and enjoying my life and enjoying the people in my life and experiencing increasingly effortless success in all areas of my life. And when I had that discovery, I was like, wow, this whole time, all these spiritual conversations actually have been talking to and about things that we all deeply, genuinely want and that we haven't been able to create with just forcing ourselves, to take physical action, that there's a way that's easier and more joyful and more effortless and more efficacious than just forcing things to happen through, our bodies, that we can use our mind and we can use some of these life principles to affect change in any and every area of our life. We can do it much better and much more enjoyably through spirituality and through happiness.
Through happiness, yes. And as you were speaking, Spirit was like, Sarah, it's the soul. The soul holds the code for the entire experience. And the key to open up and punch in the code is happiness, because then we're aligned with divine energy. That's the code. You've discovered the code to life, right? Happiness.
You nailed it. I love that, Sarah. You get me excited. Didn't mean to interrupt you, because it was just a profound statement that you're making. That's exactly right. Like the scripture, doesn't matter what religion you follow, it's written in your heart.
It's written in
first
your heart.
And foremost.
Mm-hmm.
And it's interesting how we try so hard to create happiness or love or find love or peace or success or abundance in our lives. And that when we stop, slow down, breathe into the moment, and connect with that life force, that life energy, the same intelligence, infinite intelligence, that keeps the earth rotating on its axis and revolving around the sun shining, your heart beating, your lungs breathing, and your brain orchestrating it all. That infinite, eternal life force and energy is not only within you, it is you. And so then the question just becomes, how can we more consistently, more effectively connect or recognize our connection with this life force that can literally move mountains, and that's the entire practice. And we all have different practices that we use that work better for maybe me or you than just maybe for somebody else. But when you begin to dive in and discover and apply some of the things that you've been sharing consistently all the time through your work, Sarah, and hopefully through my work too, you find out that all this peace, happiness, love, and true abundance thing is a reality. It's not just something that you talk about or think about. It actually manifests and show up in your life in real, tangible ways.
It does. It does. And people get to experience it all the time. We're just preoccupied. I remember when I was in my corporate job and the company came up with a mission statement. So I decided I needed a mission statement too, right? Long before my spiritual days, I'm like, all right, what's my mission statement going to be? And I realized that mission statement, there's power in our words. There's power in the feelings that go behind our words. It's not just saying or, as you said earlier, forcing. So I stood in my office that was off to the side and no one was there. And I said, what's my mission statement? If I'm going to work for this company, I need a mission statement. So I paused and I said, I want to admire the beauty in people and things that surround me and inspire myself and others to greatness. Now, mind you, that had nothing to do with anything I was doing in my corporate gig. Nothing. But it was my mission statement. And now, 20 years later, I'm living that mission statement.
Isn't it just so incredibly inspiring? I mean, to look back and see where you've come from to getting you where you are now, it's just mind-blowing. Right. And I love that you share that. And it's interesting because if you talk to most people and they've applied, it doesn't take a lot. You don't have to know a lot. You don't have to learn a lot. If you know one thing, it could be presence, it could be meditation, it could be positive affirmations, it could be, energy work. If you just know one thing, it can just be one principle, and you're consistently applying that one thing with your whole heart, right, and your whole mind and your whole soul, it's interesting the ways in which that one principle will lead you to all the other principles if you need to know them, but will lead you to increasing abundance and peace and love and happiness in your life. And it leads to increasing everything in your life. And I just find it so fascinating and interesting that often the most important things that I've learned and discovered in my life, I didn't learn or discover until, of course, I was an adult. And I sometimes think, boy, I would have loved being taught as a child, but I know everything happens in perfect divine timing. Right. But you're absolutely right. And it inspires me just hearing your story about that, Sarah. It's so uplifting for me, and it gives me shivers. Just knowing the way that you've applied it all.
Rob, the magic behind that was the reason why we're having this conversation here, you and I, and the topic of the show, Soul Conversation, is that unbeknownst to me, in my traditional world, in my worldly experience, tracking for the next title in a job, my soul was talking to me. My soul was essentially saying, okay, little girl, you gave us permission to give you a mission statement that you're going to live one day. But right now you're in a world that you think is the world you want. And it looks good on the outside. But we, the power that be within, the being, knows exactly who you are. And although this is an aspect of who you are, the core of who you are has yet to come. And I can say that, Rob, to everyone. If everyone would just take the minute to have that breath that you ask them to take, that breath for the sake of breath and joy, and just embrace, just for a moment, whatever the soul whispers, whether it makes sense or not, they would find their way. Because everyone's just looking to find the way. And I do hope, Rob, that they find their way to us at the Reignite Your Light Summit, don't you? I hope we got a lot of people coming.
Absolutely.
So we're going to be in Fort Lauderdale for the Reignite Your Light Summit, and I'm really excited that you're going to be joining us. We'll put that up on our Facebook page so everyone can see it in the stream of the show here, and we have it up all over the place, and I'm excited you're joining us, Rob. You're flying in special for this event, yes?
Yes, exactly. So excited, and I'm really looking forward to connecting with you in person and just feeling and experiencing your presence there. So thank you so much, not just for having me on the show, not just for the incredibly inspiring and uplifting work that you do, but also just for who you are. You know, that core, that essence of you shines through so brightly and so consistently every time I interact and connect with you, and I'm so grateful for that.
Thank you, Rob. I look forward to seeing you at the Reignite Your Light, and we will see you on the 22nd and the 23rd in Fort Lauderdale. Thank you, and have a great day, and I'll be following the show.
Likewise.
All right. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Now that we got some happiness, 'cause I'm happy, clap along if you feel. We got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to and say hi to everyone on Facebook. Hello, everyone on Facebook. Leave us your messages in the feed, because we're going to pop on Facebook. But before I do that, I got to go to New York. New York, it's a heck of a town. I got to talk to Deepa. Deepa, what's going on in New York?
Hi, Sarah. That was an amazing talk, by the way.
Yes. I just love hanging with Rob. It's just so cool to just be happy.
And I'm already smiling, so I'm so happy already.
Good.
So I was just, I just wanted to know what messages. One thing is I've been seeing a lot of like a symmetrical angel-like numbers, like 414 and 111 and all that. So I just wanted to know, like, is there a message for me? Like, am I supposed to learn something, know something?
I love that question. So, Deepa,
yeah, thank you.
What's going on? First of all, by the way, in the Cash 3 in New York, I heard that they've had triple numbers, like a crazy amount of time. 333 has come up, 444 came up, 000 came up. So what are the odds of that? But what I hear when you say it to me, what I hear from Spirit, what I hear from your soul, from the essence, the core of who you are, I hear that we are kind of coding you. We're tuning you into frequencies. Numbers are a vibration, and your vibration has been upping. You're shifting your consciousness. You've been working on this shift for quite a while. You are connecting and clearing out old energies and connecting to what you desire for what's next in your life, what's new, what's fresh, what you're going to bring out to the world as the quality of you. And they're tuning you into the frequency of the angels, of the master teachers, of the oneness. When I see one, I know it means that we want to focus our attention, our thoughts on what we want. And we want to be careful and aware that our thoughts are focused on what it is we want, not on what we don't want or what we're noticing is not aligned. But for you, the one is so important because it's a new beginning. You've got a new beginning, a fresh start. 2020, I wipe the slate clean. I don't care what went right. I don't care what went wrong. It's fresh start. It's like being born again. There's this energy of light that comes forward for you to step into this hierarchy, this higher frequency energy, so that even when you meditate, you should be feeling different. Yes? Deepa, are you there?
Yeah, well, yes. I was just like intently listening.
and there's this energy of meditation, and I feel that they're working through you, your guides, your angels. They're working to uplift you. There's something that you will do in the future. And how far off in the future? Challenging to say as far as time is concerned, but I can tell you what it feels like. It feels like less than 2 years. There's a project, something that you will do that will assist other people. A project, an outreach, something that will truly make a difference. You're being prepared for this. And at the same time, you're organizing things in your life, are you not? Yes, you are.
Yes.
And as we recalibrate the physicality of how we live and how we earn a living and what comes next, then and only then, this little morsel of energy pops down and says, why don't you do this, Deepa? And you step into it. You've come to be a keeper of light. You've come to be a wisdom teacher. And to how you express that, what comes of it, is up to your free will. That's your experience of it. But it's all coming for you.
That's so amazing, because even when you were speaking, I was just like feeling it in my body, the vibrations.
Yeah.
So
it's
amazing.
the truth. It's the truth in the core of you, Deepa. So embrace it.
Amazing. Thank you. I just feel so elated hearing all this.
Thank you, honey. Thank you for following the show. I greatly, greatly appreciate
Thank you.
it.
Thanks to you. I'm forever grateful.
Thank you. I'm forever grateful as well. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Let's pull up the Facebook page. Let's see what's going on. I got questions on Facebook. I gotta see what's going on. Oh, we got Brandy. Brandy. Okay, no more songs. Okay. Will my family be healed and together soon or even again? You know, Brandy, the division of family, siblings, children, this seems to have been almost orchestrated, is the way that my spirit guides tell me. It's like you guys got divided over something that somebody said something stupid. Somebody created a rift. There was a energy that just divided. And in that energy of divide, we are divided. Yes, there will be a healing. Yes, I feel as if it's a child, a son, a daughter. There's someone who needs to come back forward, and we need to have this understanding in our lives. And this is something that will happen. There is a big entanglement, a lot of pieces to this puzzle, a lot of hurt energy. This will be healed. Ask the angels, Archangel Raphael, to assist you with healing. And let's spin this out, my dear. And when I spin it out, I go to the energy of this year closes out and next year opens up a new doorway. So I know as a parent, as someone who loves family, I say this to you. I know we would love to be together for the holidays. And you know, everyone, those holidays will be here before we know it. So let's do this. Let's hold the vision that through those doors walks everyone that we want rejoined, and all we feel is love. We're going to hold that vision and trust that the universe will orchestrate this before the dawning of 2020. And let's see it happen for your holidays. God bless you, holding the space for the reunion of the family. It shall come, my dear. Just be still. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. One more question from Facebook. Who else do we have here? Melissa J. Walker. I need guidance. Someday he'll come along, the man I love, and she's got problems with the man she loves, and she don't know what to do. So let's see. Yeah. The man you love is going through quite the shift and the change, my dear Melissa. And he's not an easy guy. He's a little complicated in the personality. Yes, well, patience is a virtue. When I hold the energy for you and I look to see this, I see that this year is really about your understanding where your boundaries are and what's important for you. And going through this is for you to understand how to love yourself more, and for him to respect who you are as you are. And that even though he's navigating his bumps in the road and things are a little complicated around him, that he does not need to point a finger and make it be about the relationship or you. So this is a learning curve for you all. It is possible that this can be reunited in a way that is complete. But at this moment, I see we're on opposite sides of the fence and we're really not in sync. So we're going to hold the vision, and I really encourage you, if you and I have never sat together, let's do a personal session on sarahspiritual.com. Go ahead and register. I'd love to sit with you and guide you through this, because he is really going through a lot himself, and we want you to be able to hold your own vibe and your own self-love and appreciation. Thank you so much, Melissa Walker, for your Facebook question. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines. 888-565-1470. Yes, indeed. And thank you, Rob Mack, for popping in with us and spending time with us. Then when we come back, I've got to go to Toms River, West Palm, Texas, deep in the heart of Texas, and Miami, and so many other places. So everyone, stay with us. Don't you go away. Oh, so no. Stay with us. We're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice?
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook. WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, and we are connecting to all of you all across the nation and answering your questions. And I've got to go to Livia, and Livia is in Texas, deep in the heart of Texas. Livia, how are you?
I'm doing okay.
Good. And how can I assist you tonight?
I'm trying to locate my soul.
You're looking for your soul, huh?
Yes.
You think you left it on a street corner? What's going on?
I think I left it in Georgia. They don't want to come join me in Texas.
You know, that kind of stuff happens. You know, and this is all kidding aside. Sometimes, not that your soul leaves you, but sometimes we make a move and we feel like we aren't in the right place. Does that make sense to you, Olivia?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And are you thinking of going back to Georgia?
I want to go back, but it's just things that are happening right now that I'm trying to see how I can get back to Georgia.
Yes. Georgia, Georgia. So we're going to find your way back to Georgia, even unless you want to go to San Jose. But do you know the way to San Jose? What I've got here for you is this. First of all, Olivia, I feel as if you've been a product of a lot of interference. I feel as if life threw you a curveball and you had to do what you had to do to survive. Is that making sense to you, sweetheart?
Yes.
Okay. So in this moment of now, we're going to try not to lose ourselves in the circumstance, the condition, the situation, and how it makes us feel. Yes?
Yes.
And we're going to focus our intention on not on our discomfort and the fact that we don't want to be where we are, but we're going to focus our intention on how good it felt to be in Georgia. Can you do that?
Yes.
Okay. And so when I move you forward, I feel as if there's a little bit of time that you have to spend in Texas, and I think you know that already, yes? I think you know that you're there, and I can't say I see you going back in 3 weeks because that's not happening. But I do feel that you're where you are for the next few months, and they make me feel as if it's 6 months through this year before we can bring you back, because you've got to take care of some things where you are, and they can only be handled the way you are handling them now. This is also true, yes?
Yes.
And they're complicated matters also, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So you have to be where you are. And as I move you into the 2020, I do find you finding a place back in Georgia that makes you feel like you're back at home. You have to trust this process, my dear.
Okay.
And you're not just helping yourself in this move, you're also helping someone else, yes? There's someone else involved in this move to Texas, yes?
Oh, my daughter.
Yes. So we have to do what we have to do, you see? So I know that you're not just doing it for you. It's a complicated circumstance and condition. But once you find your way through this and everything's settled, you can go back to Georgia.
Okay.
And I don't think your soul's really lost at all. I just think you're a little bit misplaced in the physical world, and you're thinking, I don't like it here at all. No offense to Texas, but this is not where I want to be.
Yes, that's the main one.
I know, yeehaw, we ain't going back to Texas anytime soon. But for now, you got to be there, okay? Open up the energy, trust the process, be fully present for yourself and your daughter and the complications that are around you. See them resolving themselves expeditiously, see them being eased out, and just trust it, all right?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Thanks. Bye.
888-565-1470. And if you're on Facebook with us, share the page. Let's share the experience. Let's share the love. Let me know in the feed. I'm in. I shared the page. I'm part of the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. Share the page. I really would love if I know that you shared the page on Facebook. So let me know we're sharing the page. And I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Debbie, and Debbie's in Toms River. Debbie, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, my dear. And how are you been? You good?
Yes, not too bad.
Good. So what's your soul question for us?
I was wondering, what do you see in my future? Anything happening?
Well, a lot happening, but one of the things your soul has been working on is healing. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. And understanding and forgiving self, forgiving those around you, letting go of hurt, letting go of pain and some anger, frustration, disconnecting from the energy that makes you feel alone and lost, and really stepping into something new for yourself. And it's a really important time for you to embrace yourself. You gave a lot. You took care of all you could. You couldn't stop anything from happening the way it happened. You understand this, yes?
Yes.
Okay. And so when I move you forward in your soul, I feel as if there's an opportunity for you to do something to help other people who have experienced the loss that you have, yes? Do you have an organization that you formed or you're forming, my dear?
No.
Okay. Have you given thought and consideration to something like that in memory of? Yes?
Oh, in memory of my son.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I see something. I see money being raised. I see you making a difference in the world. You ask what the souls come to do. The souls come to heal you as well as heal others.
That Sounds nice.
It's something that will come for you. Just be
Do
open
you
to it.
see anything specifically for my daughter-in-law just lost her son, 17 years old, and his birthday, I believe, is January 1st. Oh, gosh, I'm not sure the year, but I know he's 17.
What's his name?
Trevon. She's having a very, very hard time.
She is having a hard time. But you see, you understand that feeling, don't you?
Excuse me?
You understand that feeling.
Yes, I do, very much so.
And so it goes back to what I was saying to you earlier. There's a purpose for you to live, to find comfort in comforting others.
Right.
Not to relive your experience, but to give them comfort and peace.
That makes sense.
Without knowing the exact birthday, it's a little much to make the connection that I see here. But I am aware that, what's her birthday, do you know?
Oh gosh, it was just last week. It was the 16th, May 16th, the year 1975.
And they give me the number 3. He passed 3 weeks ago, about 3 weeks ago. When did he pass?
No, he passed in September. It'll be a year this September.
So the number 3 is connected to him and to her. Okay, so just remember
Number
that I
3.
said that.
Okay.
She'll be able to place that maybe better than you can. Best for her to call me and talk to me sometime, or because I
I shared your page. I think she's trying to call you now.
Okay. All right. Well, we shall do our best to connect with her tonight or another night. That will bring that energy forward. But thank you for being the messenger for her.
Sure,
Debbie,
and
step
thank
forward,
you.
move forward in doing things that bring joy to you. I also see a trip for you, honey. I see a trip, a vacation. It's time to go away, yes?
Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, I would think I'd like that.
It's time to go
I
away.
need it.
You do need to go away. All right? So manifest that. Work on that one, all right?
Okay.
All right, Debbie. Thank you so much for calling me. God bless you.
Thank you, Sarah.
All right. Give
God
my
bless.
best to your sister, your daughter-in-law. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
888-565-1470. Let's go back to the phone lines. I've got to go to West Palm Beach. I've got Abelis on the line. Hello. How are you?
Hey, how are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. Prepping you for some expansion. Are you ready to do some soul expansion, soul purpose, and stepping into who you've come to be, my dear? It's the time. Miss Creativity, time for you to shine. What's your question for us?
Well, I really wanted to call for myself, but my mom was been asking me to call you and see if you could help us out with something.
Okay. Yes.
There's a lady. She's married to my uncle. Well, my mom's uncle, and they have a situation in Dominican Republic where William is 26 years old. He has autism, and he's been lost for like 2 or 3 weeks, and they can't find him. The person that last saw him was with him says that he left him somewhere, but they went there. If he's not there, they haven't find him at all. So she wanted to see if you could see something that could tell them if he's still alive or not.
Do you know his birthday, honey?
That's what she doesn't know. She tried to get information, but I know he's 26 years old and he was born 1993, but I don't know his month. I don't know what month he was born.
Okay, let me see if I can get some information for you. Just bear with me. I got to make a connection
Mhm.
here, all right? Hold on. He left him at a physical location. Yes, it was like at a physical place, right? A gathering place or something. Yes.
Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Okay, like not a person's house, but a public place. Yes.
Yeah, like it was kind of like a public place, clearly like near some park or something like that. He just left them there and whatever.
Yeah. But he then went with someone else, honey. He went with someone else. I see him talking to someone else. He went with someone else.
Okay.
So there's someone else. And they asked the people at the location who they saw him talking to?
Yeah, they try. They try to see if somebody saw him. They've been posting pictures. They've been going to places. People and their families out here collecting money, sending to them to like put,
A reward, yeah.
so somebody could like, okay, I have this money. Can you help me out finding him and stuff like that? And not even with that, nobody's calling. There's people calling and saying, oh, the last time we saw him was in such a place. Oh, he's right here now. And but when they go there, he's not there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He went off with someone else.
Okay.
Tall male gentleman. He went off with a tall male gentleman. That's what I see.
Okay.
So try to find his birthday for me and get back to me so I can tap in to see what's going on with him energetically now. All right?
Okay.
But my spirit takes me back to the public place. I see him talking to someone, and then he goes with that person.
Oh, okay.
Ask them if they saw... looks more dark blue car.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I see.
All right. Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Sorry for this experience, my dear. All right, keep me posted.
Yeah, it's really sad. I mean, it happens everywhere, but knowing that this lady's, the mom is going crazy, it's hard, when you have kids.
It is very hard, and make sure she's praying
especially when they're sick.
Yes, because he doesn't quite always understand everything that's going around him, so he doesn't know how to interpret things. When I look at the energy, ask San Miguel, Archangel Michael, to assist in this. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
And I'll check into it further. Just give me some birth date if you can.
Yeah,
right?
I'll message you when I get more information.
All right, great. Thank you, honey. God bless you.
All right, thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, have a good day.
Yes.
Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we've got to go back to Texas. Oh, my goodness, we had someone who couldn't wait to get out of Texas. We got someone still living in Texas, so we'll see what's going on there. And we got Miami, we've got New York, and we've got all across the nation, and we've got everyone on Facebook. So we're going to pop into Facebook, and we're going to answer some more questions in the break. Stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away, because we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me?
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There, you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Yes, indeed. Every soul's got its story. What's your story? We're going to tap into your soul and get some information for you. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Joy to the world in Miami. Let's see what's going on with Miss Joy. Miss Joy, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you.
Good. Welcome to the show. Is this your first time calling in?
Yes, it is.
Joy, how did you hear about the show?
I was thumbing through the AM channels and I heard one of your shows, and I was just dying to get some insight from you because I thought you were very prophetic.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm glad we're able to make this connection. You know, this is an important time for you in your finances and your careers. I mean, it's really an important time. You're at a true crossroad. You're aware of this, yes?
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm. And it's time for you to open up to what you really want to do. Miss Joy. When was the last time Miss Joy was finding joy for joy, yes?
Yes.
It's time for you. What's your question for me?
I have a lot of things going on, work-related, a lot of turmoil, a lot of things going on at home.
Someone's trying to push you out. They want to take you out,
Yes.
push you out, get you, let her out, get her out, get her out, get her out. They're trying to antagonize you is the word they tell me. But you are there because, well, first of all, we don't want that agita, that angst, that anxiety. However, you're there because you've put some time in and you're not really ready to go yet. Although you want to go, it behooves you to not just go. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay, so they want you to know that the person who's stirring up trouble, you see, you do your job and you're no-nonsense kind of chick, you get it all done.
Yes.
The person who's stirring up trouble they are a product of some mistakes that they've made there at work, and they're trying to just, poop rolls downhill. You ever heard that? Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have.
I know. Well, duck, honey, because she's trying to jump it on you.
Oh, yeah, I understand it.
So, in the divine justice light, you just might outlast her, honey.
Well, let's hope so, because my patience is certainly wearing thin, but I keep
Well, I
staying on
don't
the
hope
path.
that. I'm just telling you what's in the energetic blueprint based on her actions. But yes, look, but you have to move not as a reactive methodology, but as a collaborative methodology with the universe, with a feeling, with inspiration. And in this year, because you were ready to grow and they've got a cap on you anyhow, there's a chance for you to grow in another job, but we have to plan this out and time this out. And that actually moves me to the end of the summer. Do your best not to make a move in July. However, I will tell you that July is going to be too hot for you to handle, because in the month of July, there's a lot of paperwork. There's a lot of stuff. Whatever happens at the end of June, it's just like papers everywhere, information everywhere, and you've got to watch that miscommunications don't happen and then you get blamed for something. Am I making sense? Yes?
Yes.
You document things, or you sign off on things, or something something passes by you, yes? And it's not the parade passing by. It is some information. So we want to make sure that everything that's before you, Joy, is clear and concise, and that you're cool with it before you say, oh, yes, this was part of my work product. You understand me?
Okay. Yes,
right?
I do.
She's not going to win. This is your year of advancement, financial freedom, and promotion. So since we know that's not the place, find a strategy to ease yourself down the road somewhere else, all right?
Okay.
Joy, they're getting ready to wave me off for commercial, my dear. So I hope we've at least put your mind to rest for that. I do personal sessions. I know you've got quite a lot going on personally, professionally. Perhaps you're open to a personal session with me.
Absolutely.
SarahSpiritual.com. I do phone sessions. If you don't want to drive to West Palm, I have a physical location, the Expedito Enlightenment Center. Go to SarahSpiritual.com, visit the sessions page, and then check, I want a general reading with Sarah. We'll put you in my next opening, and you and I, we got a lot to talk about, girl.
Thank you. I'll do that as soon as possible.
All right, Joy, God bless you. Hang in there. We're going to hold the vision. You're going to win.
All right.
All right,
Thank
honey.
you.
God bless you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Don't go anywhere, anyone, because we've got Virginia, we got Texas, we got New York, we got West Palm Beach, we got everywhere, and we are not done yet. We've got a whole hour to be in the Sarah Spiritual Vibe Tribe. We're going to go back to Facebook. Stay with us. Don't go away. You know, we're going to be right back.
Oh, there's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
They say it should be impossible for bumblebees to fly because their wings are too small for their bodies. But bumblebees don't care. They just fly. Bright Expectations is dedicated to helping our Florida residents with special needs and unique abilities find the resources, support, and inspiration that they and their families need to break barriers and achieve their dreams. Visit www.brightexpectations.com to start your journey today.
This message is sponsored by the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Tune in for spiritual downloads with your host, Anna Stevenson, Saturdays at 4 p.m. WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Taking over-the-counter or prescription drugs unnecessarily is a drag, whereas feeling great like you used to is the way it ought to be. Learn how to feel, function, and perform to your full health potential. Tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show, Sunday morning at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
This is Talk 1470.
Talk 1470.
WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and Sarah Spiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
That shines
Yes, we're back here live on WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Can you believe it's June already? We're like at the halfway mark of the year. Holy crow. I was sitting there thinking, wow, I'm talking about 2020, 2021. Well, it's really not that far away now, is it? So what is it you want to create? What whisper is your soul giving you? I know my soul's telling me something right about now, but I'll have to have that conversation with my producer later. But anyway, I'm going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go back to New York. We've got people on Facebook. Put your question in the feed. Share the page. We're going to get to some questions on Facebook. But I've got Kamini, and Kamini is in New York. Kamini, how are you tonight?
I'm okay, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. And how can we assist you tonight?
Well, I just wanted to know what, are my employers, feelings towards me? How do they think I'm doing right now as a new employee? And basically the intention of the person that I'm with, relationship-wise, he's confusing me a little bit right now. And every time I call you, your insight is, truthful, and it just helps me and guides me better. So if you can help me with anything of those two.
Sure, honey, gladly. What is his birthday?
2/23/79.
So you're getting mixed messages, right? 1 minute he's not attentive and we're just kind of on the outs, and next minute he's kind of there, right?
Yeah, it's I don't know what his intentions are. So what are his intentions in this relationship with me? Why is he here, still here?
You know, you two have been together for a period of time, yes? A few years, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that easy to just walk away from someone when you genuinely care for them. He's at this point in his life where he wants a new beginning, a fresh start, and he's not sure if being with you will let him have that or not. But he's ready for change. And so I would not ask him what his intentions are. I know, that's why you're calling Sarah Spiritual. I would let him be, and I would ground myself and focus on myself, because he's trying to focus on himself. I feel like he feels as if he's done a lot for you. I feel like he doesn't feel appreciated. I feel as if he's feeling trapped and stuck, and it doesn't have to do with caring or loving you. It has to do with where he wants to be in his life, and that's where he's got even more confusion. Where does he go from here? He's kind of going through what looks as if it's a bit of a little crisis within himself. Mm-hmm. What's next for him? And I feel as if work life was very stressful for him recently, yes?
Yeah, it is stressful. It's just that we've been through a rough patch, and he's not been that great with me personally, so I don't really know what he's feeling like he's done so much when I felt a lot of hurt and pain in the past 2 years.
Well, you see, that's where a lot of resentment builds up, and that's why we have to have these conversations. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's drawing a conclusion and jumping to some thought process that may not actually be what's going on. It's just we're taking everything personally.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. And I'm starting this other job, and I don't know if they like me. I feel as if they don't feel like I can do the job, and I like the job. I want to stick to the job.
Stop. Do you think you can do the job?
I think I can learn it, because they were very upfront, and they said, we hired 2 of us because we know that you guys have no background in this, and that's what we wanted. So
what they want to see is that you're teachable and trainable. So be as teachable and trainable, take notes, pay attention, go over it when you go back home, build your confidence. Mm-hmm. And didn't you get a job around the time we thought you would get a job? Yes?
Yeah, I did. It's just that there's this, one of the owners there. I just
hold on. Take a breath. You so want to hang on to the negative version of the story, and I'm trying to draw you back, honey. Spirit said you would find a job. Did you find the job around the time frame Spirit said, yes or no?
Oh, my God, yes.
Oh, my God, yes. So if the universe has helped orchestrate this, why in God's name are you looking for trouble? I don't care if the woman sucked 30 lemon sours. I don't care. You go there, you thank the universe, you do the job. Don't get distracted. You're letting her hook into your insecurities.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to have to answer the question in 2 months from now. You see a job for me? Lucky for you, the universe is coming through, but it's time for you to believe in you.
Okay.
Say, I believe.
I believe.
I believe I can do anything.
I believe I can do anything.
I am intelligent.
I am intelligent.
I am capable.
I am capable.
I am worthy.
I am worthy.
I am deserving.
I am deserving.
I am a powerful, smart woman.
I am a powerful, smart woman.
And I can do anything.
I can do anything.
There you go. That's what you want to tell yourself. Not like, I wonder if she likes me. What is that?
I don't know.
Fear. That's fear, honey.
Okay.
That's fear because it's a product of where you've come from. The rug has been pulled out from under you. You're not feeling supported. I get it. And most certainly, I'm not criticizing or making fun of you, but I want you to hear the damage that it is doing to you and you and everybody, right? So when we're all in that little pile of like, oh my God, what am I going to do? We've all been there, little sorrowful little faces like, oh my God, right? But that vibration pulls us down. So when we feel it come over us, I know everybody wants to call Sarah spiritual every day, but when we feel it come over us, what we can do is take the breath, breathe. If you listen to Rob Mack earlier, he was saying, take that breath as if it's that last breath you'd ever take, just for the sheer joy of just breathing and feeling it, and just say, I am more than capable. I can do this. And they want me to be teachable. I am mendable, teachable. I am ready. I can do this. I can do this. And it's not a personality contest. If you were a Miss America and you wanted to go for Miss Congeniality, I'd say, okay, it matters. It doesn't matter. They want capable beings sitting in the chair doing the work. You're capable. Get it done. Okay?
Okay, I will. Thank you.
You can do it, honey. All right. God bless you.
Thank you. Bye.
888-565-1470, welcoming your phone calls. But I've got to go to Facebook. We're building up some questions on Facebook. Let's see what's going on Facebook. Let's see here. We did Melissa already. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Okay, daughter in custody issues. She has court tomorrow, 10/10/80. Thank you, Lizette. Custody issues are not going to be resolved tomorrow. I feel like this is going to get a little more complicated for her, Lizette. And so we're going to move forward. I don't feel like she's being represented or the information is being presented correctly for your daughter. So if she has an attorney, you guys have to go over what we want the attorney to be discussing tomorrow. And we want to be sure that her child is in her safe hands. Thank you, Lizette Palacio, for your Facebook question, and we will hold the space for success tomorrow. Give me a message on Facebook, and we will hold the vision of your daughter's success for this custody battle that starts tomorrow. Thank you so much. Who else do we have here? Live on Facebook. Elegans Mrs. I know Elegans Mrs. was asking, did I miss my question? Well, no, I hope you didn't miss it now, honey, because here we are. I need to know why the train whistle resonates with me so much. That's a great question. It's a sound frequency for you. I see number frequencies. What is the universe saying? The universe is adjusting your frequency and is reminding you that sound vibration is very healing for you and also awakens your senses of psychic abilities. So tune into that sound and use that sound as something to focus on. Perhaps you can even get a recording of a train whistle and just have that whoo, whoo, and just have that sound. Keep going and meditate. I bet it takes you to a higher frequency than you've ever been before. The universe is telling you, pay attention, honey. And when I hear a train whistle, it means something's coming. So something's coming, I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be great. So trust that something great is coming. The whistle means it's time. Something's finally coming through for you. They're getting your attention. Tune into the sound. It's very healing. Thank you, Elegans Mrs., for your Facebook question. We're gonna take another question from Facebook. Let's see who else we've got here for us on Facebook. Harmony R. Van Kuren. Harmony R. Van Kuren. Am I in the right job? Let's see what we've got for you here. Are you in the right job? Not really. You're not in the right job. There's a different version of what you do that will work better for you, but I feel like you're in the right job for now. Next year, 2020, Harmony, hang in there, because 2020 brings you the right networking, connections, and contacts that let you move yourself in a progression of a variation of work that is going to be more fulfilling, and you're going to feel as if your life has more purpose. Thank you, Harmony R. Van Kuren, for your Facebook question. Oh, one more from Facebook. Let's see what we've got going on. Miriam Fig. Sarah, every week she says, Sarah, when is love coming for me? Love is coming for you, Miriam Fig. Take the breath and breathe and believe it's coming. I am the woman who is attracting love in everything I do. I am the woman who is manifesting my divine right partner. In the moment of now, I am open and receptive to love. I am. Miriam Fig, it's coming, honey. Just focus on the fact that it's here in the energetic field, and stop looking for love, because when you look, you can almost chase it away, because you pinch off the energy that's bringing it right there to you, babe. Thanks so much for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here on Facebook before we go back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470? Roberta Strachan. Roberta says, what for me to do for love? What's love got to do with it, Roberta Strachan? I say to you. So the first thing they make me aware of is that this year seems to be more about connecting the dots in finances and career than it is about you manifesting, sustaining, maintaining a loving relationship. So get yourself in order at this time, and then love can come. We've got to get finances better. Things have to line up better for you, and then we have love connection that's strong. But I feel as if there's a different focus that needs to for you to pay attention to for this moment in time. We'll spin you more towards the 2020. We'll move you towards the October, November time of this year. Then what to do for love? Love finds you and love holds you. Thank you so much, Roberta Strachan, for your Facebook question. Going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Deborah, and Deborah is in Hampton, Virginia. Deborah, how are you?
Hi, Sarah.
How are you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. And yourself?
Great. Is this your first time calling into the show?
Nope. I was fortunate enough to get through for the second time in a row. I got through last Wednesday, won something, and got a reading, a little reading.
Well, great.
So I'm thrilled. I am going to sign up. I just need for my Social Security check to hit the bank.
Oh, that's quite all right, honey. How can I assist you?
I just want to know, are there any messages regarding family?
Personal family here on Earth, honey? Is that what you're asking?
Either my children here on Earth or my mom in heaven.
Mom in heaven steps forward. First word she says is thank you. Was Mom difficult towards the end, honey?
We didn't speak the last 2 years.
Yes. Okay, because she makes me feel like she was a difficult woman towards the end. And she says thank you for all you did.
Anything else?
Much apologies from her. Remembering that in that energy, they're in the energy of love and light, so they don't hold the emotions the way we do, but in expression for us to find satisfaction. Deborah, there's a brother energy connected with you too?
Yes.
Okay. Was she siding between people or something?
My mother, yes.
Okay.
It was like the three wise men showed up when my brother was born.
Okay, yeah. So she's apologizing for that as well, okay? I don't know you, but this is what she's showing me, okay? Something to do with the brother, and it's like, and now it's like if I knew then what I know now, apparently it wasn't the second coming after all, okay? But she was too blinded by her belief of who he was to see the inconsistencies in the personality. She always offended him, yes?
Yes, he's with her now. He died very young. He was 52.
Okay. So she's talking about that to me. Or she's not talking about that he passed, but she's telling me the dynamics of that here on Earth. But she shows me your brother. So, okay? Because she's talking to me about brother energy to you, so, and that she favored brother over you. So he does not step forward, by the way.
I didn't expect.
Well, they do a lot of things we don't expect on the other side, but
Very true.
But there's something cold about your brother. Cold. He seems cold to me.
My brother suffered from traumatic brain injury, and we blamed it on addiction and alcoholism. It wasn't until he was deceased that it occurred to me that when he was 7, he was hit by a car, and they told us at that time he would be subject to psychomotor epilepsy.
Yes.
And we thought it was the drugs and alcohol that was doing it, and it wasn't. It was his traumatic brain injury. So he was very much estranged from the family, except my mother.
Okay. But she had a version. She still saw him as the perfect little 7-year-old. All right, that's how she never lost that vision. And as a mother, probably
no,
should
that was her baby. She had a loss after that, but Robbie was her baby, and she never thought him capable of anything.
But his personality, and thank you for that clarification, reads cold to me. And so I understand he didn't have the processing skills that a lot of us would have for some of the emotional experiences. So he seems very removed to me.
Yes.
But again, she says, if I knew then what I know now, right? So she's saying thank you for all you did.
I just wish she'd visit me.
She will, honey. Let her ripen up there a bit. She's got a lot to do. All right, Deborah.
Sarah, thank you so very much. Can I speak to one of your people to straighten out my address for what I won last week?
They're not here today, so you can always call the center at the
Sure.
store, and because we're going to be processing all of that later in the month.
Okay, awesome.
All right, honey. Thank you
Sarah,
so much.
thank you so very much, and God bless you.
God bless you. Bye.
Bye.
888-565-1470. Let's go to Angela, and she's in Pennsylvania. Angela, how are you?
I am good, and you?
I'm doing great, Angela, and how can I assist you tonight?
Well, I know we've talked and we talk about my employment. It just seems like I'm constantly interviewing, but nothing in return. I just feel like I'm at a standstill. And then, I have other issues going on as far as financially, and I'm just trying to see if I'm going to be able to do what I have to do to take care of my family right now.
You will. You will. I know you're feeling frustrated, but you will make it through to the right job interview. We talked on Facebook. Did you send me a message on Facebook? Is that yes?
Yeah, I wanted to get a reading, but it just seems like you're so booked up. They said that it's like weeks out, so that's why I was trying to see if there was something sooner.
Right. Well, the longer you wait, the further it goes. So let's say you were to make an appointment, you call or go online and book your appointment, right? Depending on the time frame you want, being in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening, it could be anywhere from 5 days to 2 weeks. But if you put it off for us to explore what's going on in detail, then of course it's going to take a long time. But if when you had that conversation, you said, okay, I might have been reading you next week already. It's a perception in time, but I say this to everyone, there's one of me, all of you.
Right.
But I get to everybody. And I find that I get to everybody, not when you think you need to get to me, but at the perfect time. Like when maybe you're just about to go on an interview and we need to know what to do so we can ace that next interview or get that job. Everything's a matter of divine timing. But I do see you finding work. I do feel, and this sounds so crazy to say sometimes when I say it coming from my corporate world, but your energy feels really blocked. I feel as if there's an experience, a limited belief that's holding you back. And I feel as if something from a past experience of work is just still not sitting well with you. Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what we want to look at. That's what we want to transform and we want to heal so you can move forward and clear your energy. Like, your energy feels really heavy. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's why we want to connect.
Yeah, I felt that my last job, I felt like I was terminated for wrong causes. Like, I don't even know what the cause was.
Right.
And it does bother me because it was a huge income loss
Yeah,
you know, for
and there
me.
was some bad juju going on down there. That was a problematic place anyhow. So even though it was
Yeah.
good income, in a way they did us a favor. Okay?
Right.
So we're
Right.
going to move you forward from that. But work is going to come. You will be fine. And I know that you'll make it through. And Spirit says, you know, you're going to squeak it through. Whether you squeak it through just barely or comfortably is up to your beliefs. So shift the consciousness around that, okay?
Okay.
All right, my dear Angela, thank you
right.
so much for calling in. And go online, sarahspiritual.com, sessions, click. And when I see your name come up, I'll do my best to get you in ASAP, all right?
Okay. All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
thank you. Bye.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. Now I want to go to Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. I got to go to Patricia. She's in Oklahoma. I know, my producer's like, she's just one Broadway show tune after the other here.
Hello.
Hello, and we better turn me off because I'm hearing myself in stereo here. Oh, good Lord, didn't I just sing that? Everything's up to date in Kansas City. All right, there we go. That's enough of my Oklahoma showtime. They've gone about as far as they could go. She's going to lower it. She's working on it.
I got it. I turned you down from Facebook too.
Oh, yeah, just shut me down on Facebook. Go ahead. All right, Miss Patricia, how can I help you?
Yes, I was just checking to see if my daughter's spirit is around and if she has a message for me.
There's a lot of noise back there. Where are you?
Let me turn off the TV. My grandkids have it on, and then my grandkids are in the bedroom. How's that?
Remember when we left a room, our parents would be like, shut the lights, shut the TV. Blah, blah.
Yes.
Now
How's that?
everything's all lit up here.
Uh-huh. But anyway, I was checking to see if my daughter has a message for me or anything.
The grandchildren that are there, they're connected to her?
Two of them are, yes.
Okay. March. Whose birthday's in March, honey?
My oldest grandson, her oldest son.
Her oldest son, okay, because she's connecting me to the month of March. Here, what's his name, please?
Jason.
See, she makes me feel as if there's another birthday anniversary coming up connected to her or her family. Does that make sense to you?
Let's see. What are we in June? She has an anniversary that will be coming up July 15th.
Of her passing, yes?
No, when she was married. Her passing was in May.
Oh, so this is so we just came out of the birthday anniversary, right? So that
Right,
that's
her
the
birthday
anniversary
was-
of her
Her
passing.
birthday was in May, and then her passing was in May also.
She's talking to me about what looks like a bracelet. There was a bracelet that she had. I've got did she have a charm bracelet or something that had pictures on it, please? Or did she give you a bracelet with pictures? There's something, a bracelet with things hanging. It looks like little lockets.
I had some made bracelets with the picture of her in them.
Okay. And did you give them to people or give them to the kids? Because this is what she's showing me. I don't know that, so I'm just telling you what she's showing me.
I gave one to my granddaughter.
Okay. So she's making reference to that, so that you know that we've made the connection. Because I don't know your story. I don't know what you've done. She's just showing me that. You also celebrated her recently as well, yes?
We did her birthday. Yeah. We did a birthday cake.
Yes,
she's
telling me you celebrated her. So she's thanking you for the celebration.
Okay, good.
And she's come to you, Patricia, when you're sleeping.
Has she?
Okay, she's come to you. You talk to her often.
Yeah, all the time.
And you're doing a great job with her children.
And I didn't know, is she happy with the choice that her husband's making with his new girlfriend for the grandbabies? I mean, does it show that, or will it?
It'll work out. She's happy that life is moving on.
Okay.
She holds no resentment. She left soon, but she's still with you.
Okay.
You know, my spirit guides are telling me that she's at peace, honey.
Okay.
You know, she tried to hang on.
Yeah.
Okay? She tried to hang on.
Yeah.
And she didn't want to disappoint people, but she had to go.
Yeah, it was hard.
Okay. She sends you much love, Patricia.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Patricia, how'd you hear about the show?
I just showed up on my Facebook page.
Well, thank you.
And I started watching it.
Just know that she's with you, all right? And
okay, thank you so much.
She doesn't want you to feel sad, and that was a really nice party you gave her, and that was such a great, great gesture for you to make that bracelet with the picture, all right?
Okay. Right. Tell her okay, just let her know I love her, okay?
You just did, honey. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
God bless you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
All right, 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, I got to go to Texas. I got Alfred in El Paso, Texas. I got Jersey. I got Fort Lauderdale. I got everywhere. And we're just talking to our souls and connecting to some souls on the other side. Just really tuning up. You know, life, precious. Stay with us, everyone. Don't you go away. Because you know, we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know who you know.
Have you ever felt you were created for more than the life you are living? Have you always felt different, had unfulfilled dreams, and realized you wanted more from life? Revitalize your unique essence and purpose at the Reignite Your Light Summit, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort. Learn more at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Rediscover yourself with internationally known author Dan Millman, critically acclaimed actress Dee Wallace, celebrity happiness coach Robert Mack, and Sarah Spiritual, along with some of today's top spiritual teachers and coaches. Get your tickets today at reigniteyourlightevents.com. Reignite your life with us, June 22nd and 23rd at the Westin Fort Lauderdale Beach Resort.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Want to feel your healthiest ever? Kim Skokin of My Total Body Wellness is a naturopathic doctor who can create a personalized total body health plan just for you. Call 561-469-0099 or visit mytotalbodywellness.com. Kim addresses weight loss, sleep disorders, stress reduction, allergies, food sensitivities, and more. Kim specializes in meridian stress assessments, bioenergetics, and other leading-edge techniques. Mention Sarah Spiritual when you schedule your appointment with Kim and receive a free food or allergy sensitivity assessment. Call Kim Skokin at 561-469-0099 today, a certified natural health professional.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you know I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine, and everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know me? Have we met before? I've been standing here before you long before you saw.
Long before you saw that I am Sarah Spiritual, and we are spiritually speaking to all of you. Thank you, everyone on Facebook. Thank you for sharing the page. Thank you for being a part of this experience. So glad to have you. And keep these comments coming. I want to know you're in. Oh my God, Susan Potter is trying to separate from a narcissistic possible soulmate. Susan Potter, run. That just popped up in the question feed. I'm like, oh my God, Susan Potter, you better go. Yes, that's going to be an interesting, intricate thing to walk through yourself, my dear. So that's going to take a little time and creativity on your part, my dear. Just saw that in my Facebook feed, and I said, oh, Lord, we get a narcissistic personality. Got to run, baby. All right, so let's see who we've got here on the phone lines. I've got to go to El Paso, Texas, and I got Mr. Alfred on the line. Alfred, how are you?
Good afternoon, Sarah. Thank you, as always, for taking my call, and I'm really enjoying the show today.
Thank you so much. So glad, and thank you for holding. I know you're on hold for a while. Greatly appreciate that, Alfred. So how can I assist you tonight?
Well, first of all, being on hold because I get to it's hard to get your Facebook, so I'm really happy to be on the hold. The whole time is great. My question is...
All right, Alfred, wherever you are, Alfred, you're like in the UFO spaceship. You're like, you're echoing, and so find a better spot, because I can't even hear you. So where are you? Where in Texas are you? Because you got really bad reception.
Okay, I just wanted to see if there's any opportunity for me this year.
Opportunity in which way?
Just creative opportunities, business, or just my personal life that I should. I'm retired, so I'm always doing new and different things.
You're doing new and different things. You're a little bored, Alfred. A little bored.
Well, that's true.
Trying to find something new and exciting to do, all right? Don't be telling Sarah Spiritual, like, oh, I'm just looking for opportunities. No, Alfred's getting a little bored, and he wants something to give him something to look forward to. And Alfred, let me tell you.
That's correct.
The first thing that I see here is that there is a business opportunity. Is there, I don't know if we've talked about this, but it feels familiar. Is there a sale or a land or a property or something you're working on? Business deal?
Yes.
Okay. So I see transition in business and land, because this is what Spirit says to me and feels familiar. So I feel like we might have touched upon this in another call. I don't recall information. Don't hold it, because I've been taking you people home with me every day. I'm not doing that. Love you all. But so I feel like there's business transitions that will happen this year. I feel like there's finances that will come to play. And, I'm feeling like there's love question here. We're talking about partnership, love. Is there someone that you want to ask me about, or is that something you want to manifest? Because that's what it feels like to me. It feels like we're looking for something to grow in relationship, or something like there's someone with you, but we want to grow something or do something different in our relationship. What is that feeling I'm getting from you, Alfred?
Well, me and my wife, we kind of went on different paths somewhat. So I try to keep close to her path, but my path is taking me away.
Mm-hmm. Well,
and I know for us to be successful, our paths have to come closer together than what we're doing now.
Maybe not. Maybe not. Look at it this way. Your souls have a journey, but we have a connection. We need to find connection and still be able to maintain our individuality, our authenticity. You see, what's happening is we're looking for things to stay the same. And as each person grows, things can never stay the same. But what we know in the relationship is all we know, the way it was, the way we were. But now we want to create a new vibration of relationship. And the two different people that you are can choose to explore another version of the relationship. But you're trying to recapture the past. The past does not fit in the square hole. It might have been round and all perfect like the wedding ring, but now we've created two separate squares. And now we need to find something to fit in the squares and join them together. It's a different perspective in the marriage. Now, if we say, well, we don't love each other, we don't like each other, that's a whole nother ballgame. You all know what to do. You're grown-ups. But if you're saying we've both morphed, and life is always changing, the tree doesn't look to the leaf that falls and says, wow, you left me. Thanks for changing colors and dropping off. The tree says we will meet again. And it births another leaf in the spring. It changes with the season. If a tree knows not to sweat it, why is it that we as humans are trying to keep things the same when things are always changing everywhere around us, Alfred? So be open, sit with her. It's not that we don't care for each other. Sit with her, have the conversation. What can we develop? What new exciting things can we develop in common now? Do something. Because we don't want to walk away as the path takes you all the way out left. Like, do you know the way to San Jose? All the way out there. And she's left somewhere else. And then you sit there and go, wow, we let go of what we had, but we didn't look to see what we could have. You see?
Mm-hmm.
Because there's a part of you that's why I said, like, help me out here, because I feel like we want to morph and grow a relationship, but I feel like you're looking for love too. Like, what do you want? And if you, in clear conscience and in happiness and joy, in a place of oneness with self, say, I want a different relationship, then that's your truth. You share your truth and you let it go. Amicably.
Okay.
But if we've just grown apart because we're two different people, let the two different people get to know each other. We might like ourselves better than we did all the years we were married. That might actually be even better.
Okay.
All right. But there is lots of love for you. So however you play this, you roll this dice, something great's coming from it. But whatever you do next, do it with heart.
All right.
No regrets that way, Alfred. All right. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Jerry, and Jerry's in Fort Lauderdale. Jerry, how are you?
Okay, how are you doing? Bless you, honey.
Thank you so much.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm 77 years old, and I've been using, I don't like the word using, but I've been dealing with ladies like you for a long, long time, and anybody that's doubtful, take my word for it. This is for real. There's no game. Okay, now, I need to know about my love life. Her birthday is May 28th, 53.
Oh, you got a complicated chick here, Jerry.
Lady, you are so on the ball, I swear. But
Lord, complicated, intricate, emotional, but loyal as all get out. But with just, sometimes she runs, you're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. Sometimes she runs a little chilly, huh?
Yeah, and I'm trying to figure out whether, because, she's at Gemini with two people, and the first thing she said to me when we met was, "I'm a Gemini, and I am two people."
Okay, well, but honey, I guess you only wooed one of the people, because there's another person that's like, she can't even be bothered with you some days. So what we going to do about that? But you love this lady. You really love this lady.
I've been breaking my butt trying to overcome that.
Right.
But she's very busy, has a lot of responsibilities.
I understand that. I understand that. But Jerry, you also want a partner, yes? So ask her if she values the time you have together and what we can do to grow closer together. And just quiet your mouth after that. I know you like to talk. And you're a sensitive kind of guy, so we don't want her hurting your feeling, right? So
no, I've passed that. I just learned that
not to take it personal.
I don't think she means it. She just doesn't understand. Because, like I say, she's always busy and tied up and got problems, and But
sounds like she needs a reading with Sarah Spiritual. That's what that sounds like. All right, so it sounds like she needs to sit with Fairy Godmother. Got a bippity bopper on the head a couple of times.
Yeah, she's one of them born agains, and she don't believe in anything. She goes strictly by the Bible. She says, "Oh, that's not the Bible. That's bad. You can't do that."
All right, well I'd have to open the Bible with her and have a conversation, but that's another story because it's right there, but that's okay.
I mean, I don't pay attention to that.
So as we move her forward, she has her ways, and for you, my dear, it's just showing the best you can, and then if she doesn't give you all, there's that song, "All of Me loves all of you." If she cannot love you the way you want to be loved, then you do have to let it go.
You think she could change eventually?
Honey, really? Really? The only thing that will happen is that she softens a bit. And she softens herself a bit as some of the drama around her diminishes. Right. Then you'll get more of her attention and more connection with her because she's very loyal and she's very wonderful.
She is an incredible person.
Yes.
Absolutely incredible. She teaches autistic children, and if you saw a video of her with those children, I mean, you would say this is definitely one of God's angels. She really is fantastic with the kids.
Yeah. Well, let the angel fly, and either you get to be the wind beneath her wings, or you just look at her in the sky and you keep it moving.
Okay.
I mean, there comes a time, because, Jerry, what you're looking for is a partner in life that you can share time with at this juncture in your life. So let it be for a while. July is not the time to have this conversation. So let the summer pass. And then when September comes, if you're not feeling the way you want to feel, then the choice is yours where you go from that. Okay?
Right.
All right. Thank you so much, Jerry, for calling.
Can I get a quickie on my son?
A quickie?
May 17th. May 17th, 66.
Oh, Lord, another moody one. What do you have to surround yourself with moody people for? What's up, Jerry?
My sister says you always end up with nuts. I don't understand it.
Yes, well, it takes one. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Yeah, it takes a nut to know a nut, okay? But, Jerry, your son is just very intense. He's his own worst enemy at times. So
absolutely.
He's lost in his own personal darkness. And, you see things differently, and you see the glass half full, he's seeing it half empty. Complicated individual, doesn't like to listen to other people, and doesn't take responsibility for where he is. He has to find his own responsibility for where he is.
Right.
He will. Just a little more tough love. And throw a couple of nuts at him. All right?
Okay. God bless. Thank you, honey. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for calling. God bless you. Bye.
Okay.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines. I've got to go to Cheryl, and Cheryl is in Deerfield. Cheryl, how are you?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Cheryl, and how can I assist you tonight?
Well, tonight must be about relationships, because everybody that I've listened to tonight seems to be having the same kind of things that I'm going through. So my question is, does Spirit see any changes coming up for me in the direction of my marriage And career?
Well, Cheryl, interestingly enough, the thing that really taxes us as humans, especially when we're not in alignment with our soul, is relationships. We have to first know who we are, love who we are, appreciate where we are, and meet people where they're at. And sometimes meeting them where they're at and seeing them for who they are is not always comfortable or a vibrational match with who we are or where we are in our life. And as humans, we don't like to always recognize that. That's just a challenge for us. What's the birthday of your partner, please?
March 28th, 1949.
Apparently everyone who's married or connected to a grumpy person is calling tonight. Oh, goodness.
And he is very grumpy, and we just cannot seem to get along at all.
At all.
Oh, no. You still there?
I'm here. You didn't lose me.
Oh, okay. I thought I lost you there for a minute, Sarah.
No.
Yeah, no, we just can't seem to get along. And like you said earlier to the other caller, your relationship isn't what it's going to be that it was 36 years ago. It is what it is now, but we've grown so far apart that we've begun to loathe each other and don't do anything at all together. We spend zero time together and
Did you
kind of
move?
live separate
Did
lives.
you move recently?
No, not recently, but we were thinking of moving. We were thinking of purchasing something, and the time has just not been, we just haven't found anything that fits.
Well, at this point, knowing that you're 1 3/4 of a foot out the door, I don't know that even benefits you.
No.
Okay.
No.
When you said, well, where do I see the status of your marriage? Basically asking me, and again, you have free will, but I just don't see you staying in this much longer. Ask the universe to assist you in the best way for your highest good, because the breath of life is precious, and we don't know how much time anyone really has on this planet. So,
well, that's very true.
Being
That's
in
true,
the
and
energy
I
of
actually,
loathing, not good.
No, I feel it's very unhealthy, but yet he's not healthy either. He sleeps all day, and I feel guilty because I'm thinking maybe he doesn't have much life to live, and I should just keep sticking it out for the boys, for my children. And
Are your children or grown adults?
they both live at home. One is 17, and the other is 23.
Okay, I will repeat myself. Your children are grown adults.
Yes, they are.
We're not living for them anymore.
Well,
you can
they're my
guide
whole life.
I understand that, but you can guide them whether you're married or not.
Of course. But they're crazy about their father, so
And your
agree.
relationship with your husband doesn't stop them loving their father.
No, absolutely not.
You're afraid to give yourself permission to do something that brings you joy because you're going to feel guilty.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So, sounds like some Italian/Jewish guilt to me. All right?
Oh, Jewish is right. And I feel, and I'm afraid also, even though things aren't great, I've been in it for 36 years with the same person, and you become complacent and I don't want to use the word comfortable because it's very dysfunctional.
I understand.
But I'm kind of stuck. I'm stuck because of financially, too. I'm depending on him.
Well, then what can you do to be... Listen to me before they wave us off the air. Listen.
Oh, okay.
What can you do to be your own foundation? Revamp you. Forget about what's not working. We already know that. You can keep telling yourself the story. You're only going to create more angst and discomfort. So now that we recognize that we're out of alignment with the relationship, it's also a reflection. Whatever we see on the outside is a reflection of what's going on in the inside. So if we're out of alignment with the relationship, it begins not with the relationship, it begins with you. Cheryl, do the work. What's out of alignment with you? What do you need to recalibrate within you? What is not feeling good about you? And probably that you're feeling trapped. But why are you trapped? What part of you felt that you weren't good enough to create your own foundation, your own identity? Where did we lose our identity? And how can we redesign our identity? I don't want you to get it back because you're not the same person you were 20 years ago. I know you can tell me you were parenting children. I understand that. But now in this moment, you have the perfect circumstance and condition to create the energy of what does life look like to make Cheryl happy. The children are older. He's not well, but there's still flexibility and freedom for you to design a life. What does Cheryl want to do? Cheryl, that's going to be your homework. That's what I want you to focus on. Please, you and I, let's sit and have a session. Let's get that accomplished.
Okay.
You don't have to come to West Palm, as you heard the caller earlier. Either way, you wait to see me for a little bit, but make an appointment, be it in person or on the phone. It's something that will allow us to freely explore what's there for you. All right?
Okay. I will do that. I thank you, Sarah. I needed to hear that. I know that it's a tough leap to take, but I know I have to do it just for my own health because I kind of let myself go, and that's just definitely not me. I'm always conscientious and
But you don't. But here's
proud.
the thing: you don't have to really leap, sweetheart. You just have to take one step in the direction of a life that you want, because you do still have a roof over your head. You're not responsible for all your own finances right now. So this is the perfect time to create the incubator of dreams and visions and self-care and self-love of Cheryl. It's a perfect time. I'm not asking you to jump out of the building and say, okay, I'm done, I'm out, I'm on my own. I'm not saying that. The universe would never support anything that creates disharmony. But the disharmony right now is residing within you. So if that within you is not in harmony, we need to realign you so you can find your joy.
Yes. And with my career, too.
Exactly.
That's a big part of my life. I spend more time at work than I do with my family.
And that's draining the life out of you, and then you can't even support yourself financially. So what kind of job is that? What?
Not probably the right fit, but I'm there.
Okay. So how do we get from where we are to where we want to be? We don't focus on what's not working and where we are. We focus on the feeling of what it feels like to be all that we can be. Thank you so much, Cheryl, for your call. I do hope we
Sarah.
meet. Thank you. God bless you.
I will. Thank you. God bless you. Good night. Bye-bye.
If you'd like to have a personal session with me, you can go to my website, sarahspiritual.com. sarahspiritual.com/sessions. See all the sessions that I offer. I would love to connect with you personally at the center or via phone, via Skype, via WhatsApp. We got it all. We know how to connect. If I did not get to your call tonight, and I know we left quite a few calls on the board, we will hopefully get to you next week. I do hope you join us every Wednesday. From the page, keep sharing the light, keep sharing the love. I really appreciate all of you. It's been 10 magnificent years. I don't know what comes next, but let's see where we go. God bless you. Good night. Thanks, everyone. And I am Sarah Spiritual.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can message Sarah Spiritual at Facebook and follow her on Instagram and Twitter. Tune in next week for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and callers, and not necessarily